Welcome to Business Book Daily. Today I'm breaking down Team of Teams by Stanley McChrystal, Tantum Collins, David Silverman, and Chris Fussell, a book about why old command and control leadership breaks down when the world starts moving too fast. I'll cover the big idea, the practical business lesson, and 3 sharp insights you can use right away. Let's get into it. But first, a word from our sponsor. Want to sell more without adding fixed payroll? A lot of smart operators hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce results. If that sounds like a smarter way to scale, post your opportunity at commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles right now. Commissiononly.com. Today's book is Team of Teams. Stanley McChrystal is a retired U.S. Army general who led Joint Special Operations Command, and Tantum Collins, David Silverman, and Chris Fussell helped turn those military leadership lessons into a model any modern organization can use. The core argument is simple. In fast-changing environments, one great team isn't enough. You need many strong teams that share information quickly, trust each other, and act with coordinated independence. That's what makes this book useful. A lot of companies still operate like information should move up the chain, decisions should come down the chain, and every major call should wait for senior approval. That model can work when the world is stable, but when conditions change quickly, it gets too slow. By the time information reaches the top, gets reviewed, and turns into a decision, the situation may have already changed. The practical lesson is this. Speed doesn't come from telling people to hurry. It comes from giving teams the context, trust, and authority they need to make smart decisions without waiting for permission every time. One of the strongest ideas in the book is that isolated excellence isn't enough. A company can have a great sales team, a great operations team, a great product team, and a great finance team, but still move slowly if those teams don't work together. When teams protect their own information, their own goals, and their own turf, the whole organization suffers. Problems get passed around instead of solved. Customers feel the gaps. Leaders spend too much time translating between departments. A team of teams works differently. Each team stays strong, but it also connects to the larger system. People understand how their work affects other groups, and they share useful information before it becomes a crisis. Another key lesson is shared consciousness. That means people don't just know their own task. They understand the larger mission. That matters because people make better decisions when they understand the bigger picture. A customer support rep who understands product goals can give better feedback. A salesperson who understands delivery limits can sell more responsibly. A manager who understands cash flow can make smarter staffing decisions. Context improves judgment. The book also explains empowered execution. Leaders can't say they trust people and then require approval for every meaningful decision. If people understand the goal, the risks, and the boundaries, they need room to act. That doesn't mean everyone does whatever they want. It means authority moves closer to the people who are actually seeing the problem. In a fast-moving business, the person closest to the issue often has the freshest information. If that person has to wait for 3 layers of approval, the company loses time. Transparency is another major theme. Information hoarding slows everything down. When teams don't share what they know, other people waste time guessing, duplicating work, or making decisions with missing pieces. But transparency doesn't mean bearing everyone in endless updates. It means making important information easier to find and easier to use. The goal isn't more noise, it's better coordination. The authors also make a strong point about leadership. In the old model, the leader is like a chess master, moving every piece on the board. In the newer model, the leader is more like a gardener. That means the leader's job is to shape the environment where good decisions can happen. They build trust. They remove barriers. They improve communication. They clarify priorities. They make sure people understand the mission. That can feel uncomfortable for leaders who are used to controlling every move. But as organizations grow, direct control becomes a bottleneck. The leader can't be everywhere, see everything, or make every decision fast enough. So how do you apply this? Start by looking for silos. Ask where information gets stuck inside your company. It might be between sales and operations, leadership and frontline employees, product and customer service, or finance and everyone else. If one group knows something important and another group needs it but doesn't have it, you've found friction. Next, create better shared context. Don't just tell people what to do. Help them understand why the work matters, what the larger goal is, and how their choices affect other teams. Then review your decision-making rules. Identify which decisions truly need senior approval and which ones are being pushed upward out of habit. If capable people have the information and judgment to make a decision, but the system still makes them wait, the system is slowing the business down. After that, build trust through visibility. Use shared dashboards, open project updates, cross-team conversations, and clear operating goals so people can see what's happening outside their own area. The point isn't to add meetings for the sake of meetings. It's to make sure people have the information they need before problems blow up. Then train people to think beyond their role. A strong organization doesn't only ask, "Did you finish your task?" It asks, "Did your decision help the whole system perform better?" That shift matters. It helps reduce local wins that create larger problems, like sales promising work the delivery team can't handle, or operations cutting costs in ways that hurt the customer experience. Leaders also need to rethink control. In a team of teams model, the leader's job isn't to approve everything. It's to set direction, clarify priorities, build trust, and make sure people have enough context to act. Finally, make communication useful. More meetings won't fix a slow company if the meetings don't improve decisions. Share the information people need to act. Keep the mission clear. Make risks visible. Encourage teams to speak up early. The real goal is better coordination, not more conversation. Now, here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, fast organizations don't move quickly because leaders make every decision faster. They move quickly because the right people have the context and trust to act without waiting. Second, a great team can still fail inside a slow system. The real advantage comes when strong teams share information, trust each other, and work like one connected network. Third, the leader's job is no longer to control every move. It's to build the conditions where smart decisions can happen across the organization. Today's closing sponsor is memoirghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books start as ideas leaders have been refining for years. Memoirghostwriting.com works with founders, executives, and industry experts to turn those ideas into polished business books that build authority, attract leads, and open doors. They handle everything from interviews to writing to editing to publishing. If there's a book in your head that should already be helping your business, learn more at memoirghostwriting.com. That's it for today. See you next time.